Welcome to the deep dive. We sort through the noise, pull out the key stuff, and basically give you the quick route to getting up to speed. Today, we're jumping into something pretty fascinating, how AI is, well, really shaking up the music scene, especially for artists trying to get noticed online. We're zooming in on this specific tool, an AI reel maker. The whole idea is it takes your music track and whips up these viral-ready short videos, and all the info we're using today comes straight from descriptions of this tool, its features, how it works, gives us a really direct look.
Yeah, and it's so important to get why this matters. Artists today, they're facing this huge wall of noise online. There's just so much content. Making great music, honestly, it's only half the battle now. You've got to grab someone's attention like instantly. So this deep dive, it's really a shortcut to understanding how AI is offering this, well, this significant leg up. Way to tackle that challenge.
Okay, right, let's unpack that. So you're a musician, you've got platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat too. How do you make your beat stop someone mid-scroll? It feels like this massive hurdle in the digital world.
Exactly, and that's precisely where this AI reel maker comes in. It basically takes your track, and the source puts it quite dramatically, instantly forges it into a TikTok-ready video weapon. Strong words, but it captures that idea of cutting through all the other stuff.
Huh. And the big promise is zero effort, pro results, like no need for complex video software, no big learning curve, just upload, click, download. The pitch is artists can focus on the music, not making marketing stuff. It sounds incredibly efficient. But does zero effort maybe hide something? Like, could artists get too reliant on it? Or does everything start looking the same if everyone uses it?
That's a fair point to bring up. The sources do push the speed and quality angle hard. They mentioned a testimonial from Kai Lasker, a multi-platinum producer. He called it an absolute cheat code, a game changer. Said he got, 3 unique professional-looking promo videos in less than 5 minutes?
So the focus seems to be on automating the tedious bits, the editing, the syncing. That frees up the artist for their actual craft. Now, the homogenization risk, yeah, that's definitely something the industry might need to watch. But for one artist, it's a huge boost in their ability to just get seen.
Right. But okay, for this to actually work, the AI needs to be smart. How does it figure out which part of your song is the one that'll, pop off? This sounds like where the AI Hook A&R comes in. Exactly. And this is really interesting. The AI acts like a seasoned A&R person, the folks in the industry who spot talent and hits. Just like they have that gut feeling, this AI uses data. It looks at your track's energy, the transients, those sharp sounds, the rhythm, and it pinpoints that typically 15-second bit with the highest viral potential. It's not just guessing, it's all data. It's been trained on like a huge data set of sounds that did go viral. It digs into loads of audio features. Things like RMS, that's root mean square, basically the overall energy, spectral flux, which tracks how the sound's character changes quickly, beat strength, obviously key for rhythm. It scores segments based on all this to predict, what's most likely to engage listeners. It's kind of fascinating how it breaks down that sort of artistic intuition into numbers. It makes virality feel a bit more like science.
Okay, so it finds the hook using data, but then you need the visuals, right? A hook needs to look good too, especially for video platforms. Does automating the video part risk making everything look generic? How does it make it compelling?
Good question. This is where the beat synced motion feature steps in. And it seems to be where they balance the automation and the visual punch. The system automatically syncs everything, zooms, flashes, tacked animations, right to the beat of that chosen hook. And that's a really big deal. It gets rid of the need for manual keyframes.
Ah, keyframes. Yeah, anyone who's tried video editing knows that pain, setting things frame by frame.
Exactly. Trying to line it all up perfectly with the music, it takes forever. The AI handles all that. And the result, according to the source, is this professional, high-energy visual that feels alive.
Okay, that sounds super efficient. So the motion stuff is automated for that perfect sync. But you mentioned balance. Can artists still put their own stamp on it? Customize it?
Yeah, and this is where it gets pretty cool. While the motion sync is automatic, you, the artist, still control the key ingredients, as they put it. You can upload your own artwork or even a video for the background. You pick a base style, but then you can tweak it with other settings. There's even a video overlay option, so you can add your own clip, maybe performance footage, or grab something free from Pexels, and you decide when it pops up in the video.
Okay, that's pretty flexible.
Totally. And if you have vocals, AutoCaptions uses AI to transcribe them and sync the text to the beat too, plus custom text. So you can add things like stream now or your artist name, style it how you want, and guess what? It also syncs to the beat.
Ah, everything syncs to the beat.
Pretty much. And then you've got FX controls. You can adjust effects like shake, glitch, blur, strobe, zoom, or just turn them off if you prefer a cleaner look.
Yeah.
You can also adjust the length, usually between 1 and 15 seconds, based on the hook it found. And it exports in different shapes, aspect ratios, like that vertical 9:16, which is perfect for TikTok, Reels,
Yep.
Shorts, but also square, wider formats too.
That's actually a lot of control within the automated system.
Right. And get this, it's still technically in beta release, which usually means they're constantly tweaking it, adding more features based on what users are saying.
Wow. Okay, so this Reel Maker is powerful on its own, but it sounds like it might not be the only tool in the box. Is it part of a bigger platform?
You got it. Connecting the dots. Yeah, the AI Reel Maker is described as just one tool in the arsenal. It seems to be part of a whole full creative suite designed to help artists out. It's thinking bigger than just promo videos. For example, the same platform apparently has an AI audio stem splitter.
Stem splitter, what does that do?
It lets you take any audio file and separate out the vocals, drums, bass, other instruments in seconds.
Whoa. So you could easily make an a cappella version or an instrumental remix.
Exactly. Think about the creative doors that open. And then there's also an AI mastering engine.
Yeah.
The idea is you upload your finished track, and the AI analyzes it and applies like the final polish to make it sound professional and ready for Spotify, Apple Music, all those platforms.
So it's not just marketing, it's creation and final production too.
Right. The vision they state is about building the future to empower artists, helping them create, share, connect, and really make their mark. It's a whole ecosystem.
Okay, so that's a lot of AI power.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to the practical side. What's the cost? Is there a catch for all this tech?
That's the key question, isn't it? The business model seems pretty standard for this kind of service. It's apparently 100% free to generate unlimited watermarked previews, so you can play around with it endlessly.
Try out different hooks, different visual styles, see what works without paying anything.
Exactly. Test it all out. The catch, if you want to call it that, is that you need a subscription to actually download the final videos in full HD without their watermark.
Right, the freemium model. Makes sense. Lets you really try before you buy.
Yeah, you can experiment like crazy first.
And it sounds like they offer more than just the tools. The source mentions some deeper learning stuff too, for artists who want to understand why things go viral.
Yeah, they definitely point towards more educational content. Things like the cognitive crescendo, which sounds fancy, but it's about the brain science and social stuff behind why hooks stick with us. Also, anatomy of a great hook, which gets into actual songwriting techniques for making things catchy. So it bridges the AI analysis with the human creative part.
That's smart. Not just using the AI, but understanding the principles behind it.
Right. And they even mention looking ahead with viral tracks in 2025, talking about future trends, strategies, more AI hacks. It suggests they want artists to be informed, not just relying on a black box, understand the game,
It really is pretty amazing when you step back and think about it, how AI is making this professional level music marketing so much more accessible. Just a few years ago, doing this kind of stuff would take serious time, skills, probably a budget. Now, artists can save huge amounts of time, get these really polished results, and actually have a better shot at standing out online. It feels genuinely empowering for creators.
Absolutely. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it, thinking about how fast this AI stuff is moving. What's next? What kinds of possibilities or maybe even challenges are going to pop up for artists in, say, the next 5 years? Thinking about who owns AI-assisted creations, how might the definition of a hit change? Or even how platforms themselves might treat AI-generated content versus purely human stuff. Lots to think about as this tech just keeps accelerating. It's definitely changing the landscape.